As Africans, many of us inherited a culture that taught us how to pray for outcomes, but often didn't teach us how to build the systems that produce them. As you can see in this screenshot, a young graduate approaches a person with political power because he wanted help getting a county job. The response as presented is prayer. I don't know if the guy got the job, but this made me wonder, when did prayer become an acceptable substitute for access, opportunity, or institutional action? Yes, we were taught how to pray for financial breakthrough, career breakthrough, business breakthrough, academic breakthrough, but how often were we taught how to actually build those things? Budgeting, business models, how to break down a goal, how to negotiate, how to invest or where to invest, how to build a business that would actually make you money. Instead, we're often taught to wait, surrender, let go and let God. And somewhere along the way, we started believing that if we were just faithful enough, the outcome would eventually find us. Shocker. So now we've got a generation of people with fasting schedules, vision boards, without consistent execution. Forever hopeful, preparing, planning, waiting for the breakthrough. And this is where I think we need to be honest with ourselves. We are not always strategic, not always structured, and not always disciplined. And faith is not the problem, I insist. The problem is what happens when faith becomes a substitute for action. We say God will provide. Yeah, he may, but have you built something he can provide through? We say when God opens the door, yes, but have you knocked on doors? God knows my heart. Yes, he does, but your intentions don't send the proposal. Or I've prayed about it, good. Have you researched it? Because we need to become better at translating faith into action. Take the thing you're praying for, break it down, build the system, do the work, and let your faith give you the courage to keep going when things get difficult, because things are going to get difficult. So, to the young man in the photo and to the many young people who see themselves in him, including me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you were sold the idea that if you went to school, got the degree, worked hard, and did everything right, the opportunity would naturally follow. I'm sorry that the education system prepared you for a job market that cannot absorb you. And I'm sorry that you inherited systems you did not design, decisions you did not make, and problems you did not create. But I also hope we stop waiting for someone to rescue us from the systems that have already shown us they won't.